Welcome to part 3 of a special episode for Easy Expert Challenges, where we optimize the front end of monster train runs for the purpose of maximizing our chances to beat the expert challenges of the game. I'm JC Locke, and today's episode is the final of the 3, showcasing the hero we need. Previously, I showcased the run I considered front optimized to the best of what I feel the design intent of the challenge was. The second episode was my attempt at utilizing the classic Ember Drain package with monstrous penumbra to defeat this challenge like one naturally would in the base game. Today in part 3, I will show off my personal spin on what I consider the most popular means of taking down this challenge by completely ignoring the advantage and minimizing the disadvantage as best one can. Originally, this was one of the last 3 expert challenges giving me trouble, and in order to take it down, I forced an archetype that you will be familiar with if you've seen my very first episode, Solo Fade. This episode will look nothing like that episode for several reasons. First, the scenario itself only offers disadvantage, and the unique nature of Little Icarus doesn't bypass it. So, we are ignoring the advantage and taking the disadvantage head on. Second, this scenario has a different loadout. Subsuming Blade is used in place of Crushing Demise in order to answer the challenge of the +1 spell cost mutator. Split Anvil is used in place of Petrified Crucible, using the now 3 cost of our Subsuming Blade to make our hand playable. So Fade's spike damage is going to be slowed to normal growth, and we will actually have to count on non-spike damage for kills this time around. Finally, I don't consider this a true optimization exercise because the scenario has 3 conditions, one of which must be true or an early defeat on Ring 1, 2, or 3 is inevitable. Requirements. 1. The battle must be against Gathered Clergy in Ring 1, or the Ring 1 trial must be Mark of Invasion. If neither of these are true, then Little Fade's ability to participate in combat will be almost entirely decided by RNG, and we will have to use Reformed Train Stewards to keep the pyre from being devastated. Little Fade will make little progression, and now there is serious catch-up work to do. In this case, you have one final hope, Scenario 3. Holdover must be available in a Ring 2 Steel Shop, ideally with Intrinsic being available in a Ring 2 Temple simultaneously. This will permit us to hold over and ideally start with Subsuming Blade. We can now play our hand, but RNG is still going to be a factor until we can purge the Train Stewards from our deck. From a statistical standpoint, this creates a sequence of independent events. The sequence odds are 1 in 4, then 1 in 7, and then finally 1 in 4. This places the odds of becoming nearly dead in the water and forced to start from the beginning by failing all 3 of these scenarios at nearly 50%. Nowhere near odds I would ever put money on and miles away from optimal. So, why did I do this to myself? Originally I was desperate and decided to just try my luck by forcing the archetype I considered my best, skill-wise anyway. I honestly don't remember how many rerolls it required the first time, but this time I was somewhat lucky and able to fulfill the conditions on the 9th try. So why am I including this video in the series if it's not an example of front-loaded optimization? Well, I normally wouldn't, but this is part 3 of this series, and I feel that there is some educational value in the run by showcasing just what a bad idea it is to force archetypes in roguelike deck builders, rather than playing what the run naturally offers, unless you are trying to achieve a very specific goal and are willing to endure very specific pain to achieve it. So, I present it to you under these conditions. If you're still with me and planning to watch this video, then I feel my usual disclaimers are no longer required. If you're a new viewer who is watching this video first, please watch the introduction to my video of this series, Evil Eyes, for details about who I am and why I'm doing this, and also to get a feel for Solo Fade when it's actually accomplishing its goals, which is completely ignoring the disadvantages of an expert challenge. If you're a returning viewer who for whatever reason just enjoys my disclaimers, you may recall that I am not here to tell you how to watch YouTube. However, to get your fix from this point forward, you will have to rewatch my previous videos. Please do so if you feel withdrawal symptoms. I do not wish to be the cause of anyone's physical pain, except my own, so thanks for sticking with me through this special 3-part series. Let's all go learn from my misery. Very simple. Here's our subsuming blade. I'm not entirely happy with taking on more units, but there's a lot of rerolls involved in this one, so you basically take what you can get once you get the subsuming blade. Now, usually we would take a look at the bosses after we know that we actually have our rerolls, but I want to draw attention to just how nasty this is going to be. Let's start with Talos, because since we don't have our Petrified Crucible on this run, we are going to have to swing back in order to do damage, and suddenly we do care about Dazed Talos, so that's something we're going to have to plan around. And then here's Garbage Archus and Seraph the Diligent. We have a special problem with Seraph the Diligent this time, because our entire plan is based around this 3-cost subsuming blade, or at least it will be once the mutator is applied, which means that unless we come up with a countermeasure, we are going to just die, because we cast our subsuming blade once, she consumes it, we're done. The answer to this is we have to take Ember at some point, and when we do, we have a couple of options. If we manage to find Thorn Fruit or Cursed Vines, then that's our solution. It will cost 1, we'll spend the 1, we'll have 3 left, and we'll be able to subsuming blade. Or, alternatively, we take as many of our root seeds as we can down to 1 in magic shops, and use the extra Ember to feed her those. So we'll be on the lookout for solutions. Here is our split anvil. Here is our Icarus Fade. Do not even think about clicking the death box. Not, wait, what am I doing? Not the combat we wanted, but I think we can still push our way through it and get a few kills. We do not want a unit draft, so there's absolutely no point in taking the trial. We're not going for score. We are going to try to beat this trial. Alright, well, we start out with the good stuff. Subsuming blade, we can go ahead and get an early build on it. Everything is now 0. And we will actually get a kill here. Go us. Yeah, there's no world in which I get that collector. In fact, there's no... maybe? Actually? Let's see what we get. Now, I need to swing twice to get the collector. We can't get the collector, and I don't really care what you do, so... I'll put you on bottom. Get some more kills. We do not play Train Stewards out because we don't want to clog up our reform pool. So those are just dead weights until we can purge them. Faye did not die. So what we do here is we draw some cards, buffer up, and wait. And she'll burn out. We did not get a reform. So what we do here is we put 2 Train Stewards down to kill her off, so she doesn't hit our pyre. For lack of anything better to do, we'll beef him up. And we're going to have to take chains here on the 2nd floor. And we're going to take some Scourge damage, but not like we had a choice. Yep, we got the X's. All's well that ends okay. We actually did pretty good for ourselves in Ring 1 here. Nope. I'm looking for a molded. A molded would be great, but haven't seen it. Molded would mean that we could actually pick little fade out, and we could actually maybe sell off whatever this is. Peek in the Divine Temple. Show me intrinsic. Look at that, intrinsic. So we put that on our subsuming blade and we wait for holdover, which may even be in this very shop. Survey says, ooh, there she is. It's all we can afford in the shop, but it's all we need. We have a fully functional Ember engine at this point. All we have to do is stay off top floor so we don't get Ember drained. This is a really good start. Mark of Invasion. We will take some pyre damage most certainly, but if we play smart we won't take much, and we will get Little Fade a bunch of kills, and that is ace. We're playing top floor, but we will die, so... Alright, we do not have reforms. What we do is we hold over our subsuming blade and let it grow. Kill one and then take 3 pyre damage. I'm going to kill the collector for money, because I hate being broke. Alright, Steel Enhancer here will get me a 3rd kill. Oh, it'll get me a 4th. Look at that. Nice and hot. Alright. Kill you off to fuel my engine. Both of you die. Very good. And chill for... No, Ember Drain, that's right. Okay, you're going to burn out. So, Root Seeds, Steel Enhancer. And hopefully we can reform mid. And we're good. Everybody dead. No molded. Oh well. We've been pretty blessed so far. I'm not going to complain. All right, as always, we swing magic. Sell off whatever you are. Take a peek. Nothing particularly interesting to me. Purges will be nice. We do not take Flicker's Liquor here. Last thing we need is to play Fade and then watch our Subsuming Blade go to 0. So Pyre Wall is the obvious choice here. Caverns. Hef? Not today. I don't even want that. Yeah, I'm pretty broken, Hef. I'll admit. What's going on next ring? Helvent Vortex. Okay. So I'm not spending any money next ring. So what we're going to do is we are going to start planning for Diligent. I don't want to keep the Steel Enhancers. Yeah, we're going to start planning for Diligent. We're making Root Seeds cheap. Holdover. Sure. I like consistency. And we're going to go broke again. But we need a plan for Diligent. It's just all there is to it. We have to be able to feed her cards that are not Subsuming Blade. Alright, we'll see how Talos goes. Alright, we have all the pieces we need for a good start. Fade and Blade. Fade and Blade. Alright, we get 2 kills here. Move up mid. We do not have Reform. So, at this point, I think we just hold over our Blade. I'd like to draw some cards, so yeah, you can have some more damage. I'm just going to let that 1 damage to the pyre go, I think. I mean, I got nothing else to spend it on. Might as well just kill him. I do not want to go up top. Get Ember drained. Assuming Blade you. Hold. Oh no, 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 no. I was assuming Bladed the wrong guy. I didn't even look down here to see Hasty Boy. We may have a reset coming. Yeah, I think we have a reset coming. 1 wave remaining on Talos with nothing to kill Fade with. If I take this Ember Drain, I honestly think at this point I just take the pyre damage. That was a mistake. How do we look? Do we kill her? We do. Okay. We got away with a little bit. We lost some scaling off of a poor play, but I'm not going to have to reset for it. And we are rewarded. Hallowed Halls. Very nice. Nothing from you. And we'll take the Ember next time. Right now we definitely need to draw. We are in desperate need of some purges, which we will get here. This will be a very quick ring, I think. Icarus 2. We're only at 47 spikes, which is a little frightening, but we can power through it. Sell off whatever that is. Purge some Train Stewards. Now let's turn our attention to shards. Where are our guarantees? So we're at 25. We'll use a temple to merge to bring us up to 50. This will bring us up to 65, 75, and we just need to find 25 more somewhere. Is there anything in here worth looking at? Intrinsic again, huh? Sure. Alright. We'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and vent the Hallowed Halls. They're not playable yet, but we can invest in them. Moving along. Random artifact. Party boys do not scare me. Clipped Reflector doesn't make me thrilled, but... I don't really care about multi-strike. So yeah, let's roll the dice on this one. I would love to see Thornfruit or Cursed Vines out of this. Now, let's do it on mid so that he doesn't incant on me. Yeah, I'll get the one kill, but not both. 47 plus 84. You incant what, armor 10? Yeah. So if I were to root seeds here to 100, 110, 47 plus 84. Yeah, I still have the same kill regardless. Or do I? What? What did I miss? Hit me for 47 plus 47. But I don't swing back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I screwed up. All right. Math. What are you going to do? Sorry about that. I shall endeavor to keep this quick. All right. Let's not scrub it up this time. We will not be casting root seeds. We want him dead. To greed or not to greed? We have $100 in the bank. We greed. Now, question is, do I survive down here? Not even close. Okay. So, I think I just work mid for now. Keep working. All right, we are rolling here now. Looks like we're gonna hold mid for a bit. I don't like you. What do you do? Just the spikes. I also don't like we've drawn so many primitive molds in one hand. But we're alright here, I think. We make the kills. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Let's just kill them all and let math sort it out. Yeah, Party Boy does not scare me. I think he dies right here. Yep. Regen that. Ugh. Do I even want this? This could cause trouble for me down the road. No, I do not want this. I'll take the money. Oh, that was a waste, but... Oh, resin removal. I want you, yes, absolutely. Can't do anything with any of this. Okay. Now I'm at two minds here. No, I'm not. I would love to look at that horde. I would really love to look at that horde, but I have two hallowed halls that I would like to be played. Oh, are you kidding me with this other holdover? Twist my arm, pull my finger. Alright, I won't be buying any purges, but I have 2 functional hallowed halls. One of them holds over. We are super consistent. I just have to purge the crap. The good news is, after we merge the tombs here, so we can get up to, I think, 60 shards if I've done my math right. I'll make no assumptions on that tonight. Yeah. Then we just have 1 more unit to purge and we're good. And neither of y'all really give me that fresh cut grass smell. So time to move on. Okay, 2 minds about this one. I am not afraid of self-made harpy. I am terrified of the overcharge tank. If it were practically any trial other than Heaven's Seal, I would take it. But no, this is a stupid risk. Not for a random artifact. And yes, it could be Thornfruit. It could be Cursed Vines. But it's not worth getting the pyre wrecked over. Alright. Pro tip. Don't harvest yourself in front of that guy. Just pump resources into him. Get some money. I should have to kill here. Very good. Anybody need to get hosed? No? Okay. I'm gonna trigger you. Nothing I can do about that. Question is, can I afford to trigger you again? I'm going to survive, so I hit back. So I got the 180 plus 92. Yeah, I can easily reform twice here. Keep going. You know what? I can let you go. Hit the pyre a couple times. I do have 15 armor on it. So yeah, I think I'm going to Hallowed Halls again. If you're going to live anyway, I might as well beef up as hard as I can. I live here. That opens up a possibility, and that possibility is you die. Hold over our primitive mold. Hallowed Halls it up. I'm just going to let you go, I think, because I believe that I just rip Harpy's face off down here. 113 spikes. We could be doing better, but I'm not unhappy about that. Well, I could have taken that trial. I needn't have worried, but once again, stupid risks are exactly that. 2 good hits that I was looking for out of how many? Nah, we don't play that. Yeah, we're going to come down here. We're going to money up hard. We're going to buy a purge, get rid of our tomb. Anything I want to permafrost? I don't think so. Purge our tomb. Nice and cheap. We're fairly efficient now. I want to spend a -1 to continue getting ready for Diligent. And then I kind of want to hold off because I believe, yeah, we have 2 Trinkets shops back to back, and I want to see them both. I'm still looking for that Thorn Fruit of that Cursed Vines. Or, for that matter, Petrified Crucible. Yeah, we chill for a bit. We could be doing better, but I think we're doing okay. Yeah, we have to play bottom here. We have very little choice in that matter. But our engine is working, and that is the important thing. I'm not going to get the kill on the... oh, yes, I am. Yeah. Steel Enhancer to the rescue. Alright, what's your shard? You are the Hellborn Harvest. So what do we do here? We put the Consuming Blade into Archus. Grab our Primitive Mold. I'm going to come up and hold over the Hallowed Halls. I'm going to come down and hose Arcus's stealth. Get some damage in on him. Keep up with the Consuming Blade. Consuming Blade, whatever. Fade. Steel Seeds. Hallowed Halls number 1. Hallowed Halls number 2. So far, so good on the garbage. Resolver's running into spikes. You are the Daze Shard? Yep. Okay, so I think we move up a floor. Where's our holdovers? We want to hold, well, hold on. Order of operations matters here. I'm just gonna put 80 damage into you. Hold over the Hallowed Halls. Hold over the Primitive Mold. Kill off everybody downstairs and let Arcus take his silly shard elsewhere. Let me just lay out the hand. Spikes. Not bad at all. Gets a bit repetitive, but it works. We're here to defeat a challenge. We're not here to have fun. I think this is some sort of a video game. Oh wow, he's already dead. We don't have to do a thing. Okay, we're doing better than I thought. I was expecting to have to take him out on mid, so... Go us. Nothing. And here's where we absolutely must take Ember. Absolutely. Or Diligent just wrecks us. Alright, swinging left. Filling up the tank. Cashing out. Icarus 3. Do a quick check on our shard situation. We are going up to 85 here, which means we need to find 15 more. Anything interesting here? Another intrinsic. Another intrinsic. Why not? Okay. So that'll bring us up to 95. And then we're probably going to copy this intrinsic hallowed halls for the last 5. So many hallowed halls. Alright, trinket shop. You know what I want to see. Gnarled root. That's not nothing. That is not nothing. That is a turn 4 kill on Divinity, probably. That is not nothing. I wish I had more money. I wish I had more money. I cannot pass up the gnarled root. It's too good. Which means that I don't get to re-roll this trinket shop, which is unfortunate, but yeah. We will have to deal with it. Armor 20. That scares me a little bit. You definitely scare me. Let me look at the map. There's a Forgotten Boons by the Hell Vent. I should be able to re-roll once. I have full pyre health. I think it's risky, but yeah, I think we do it. We just have to play smart. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're only 31 minutes into the recording. We have plenty of reform. Oh yeah, Gnarled Root wins. Gnarled Root wins this fight for us. I don't know what I'm thinking. All I have to do is survive and then swing for what, 700 damage? Collector. I have a Hallowed Halls. Yep, we're taking that money. He's probably getting by. I can live with that. Well, no, he's not, because I have to cast Subsuming Blade, and he's a target. We are running hot. I like that. Now, here's where it gets scary. I am going to draw back into my resin removal so I can get rid of your spikes. So I don't have to worry too much about you. So let's play it out. Nobody using canting or anything, right? Yep. No resin removal, that's fine. You know, I might not even have to kill him. In fact, I don't have to kill him. I'm gonna wreck Living Armor first 2 swings. You are Living Armor, right? Yeah. I'm still learning names. I've never really been good with names anyway. That's why I became an accountant. Because, you know, numbers and money, that's what I like. Not that I have money. Not after 4 hospitalizations in this many weeks. Do I want a Divine Artifact? Let's see what you got. Nothing I can use, but, you know, 25 gold, I can always use that. All right, let's see how we're handling Diligent. What are we going to get? Swinging right. Need the hell vent. Even more money. No. Cheater's Hand is interesting. Yeah, Cheater's Hand lets me stow away my Holy Hoser until I'm ready to use it. So, yeah, we'll take Cheater's Hand. Not what I need. Let's go ahead and before we get stupid, solve our shard problem, get up to 100. Alright, Thorn Fruit, Cursed Vines, show me. No. No. Nothing. Thorn Fruit, Cursed Vines? It's Cursed Vines. Alright, we are go for Diligent. And I definitely do not want Votive Key. Let's not throw now. So now that we know our engine is good, I no longer need these steel enhancers to feed Diligence, so they're gone. Is there any point in -1ing anything here? I mean, I could reroll, look for Permafrost. Nope. Yeah, I think we're done here. We have the tools we need. The win should be ours at this point. We got what we needed at the last minute. And I'm going to try and play and stay on bottom floor. Good news is, we can play bottom floor because we just picked up the Vine Grasps. Now we're going to eat shards, and there's little we can do about that. Because we just don't have the Ember to get rid of them. The Vine Grasps mean that we can get rid of these 15 threes as desired. This one's going into you. No enchanters or anything up here? Oh, this is going to be so good. Dang, so close. Stay on your mid. No, 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 don't be stupid. Vine Grasp first. Now I can kill you. Yeah. These shards are going to cause us problems, but our entire engine is held over, so it's not going to clog up our deck too much. Always Vine Grasps first. Might as well go ahead and kill you off with that. Oh, hang on. Is that what we really want? Yes, that's what we really want to do. We have to play Subsuming Blade first. That's the engine. Alright, resin removal off your spell shields and stealth. Mold up downstairs. Now we have to be careful. With our root seeds, because if we hit 10, we don't get our Vine Grasp. All right, use that to kill him off. Play in the loop. 9 and no more. I would like more spikes going into Divinity, but we get what we get. Hose your rage because I can. Good news is we are keeping our shard count low here. Our engine remains intact. Not the cleanest victory we've ever seen, but we didn't expect it to be. Not quite as painful as I expected either. We had a whole lot of high rolls, and that just tells you that how badly we would have gotten wrecked if we didn't. Just how bad an idea this is. No, we want the holdover one. Getting to the point where subsuming blade is may not be enough to kill Fade. 404. Oh, I have the X. What am I doing? Woo. Alright, we are almost through this. Divinity is going to be a lot easier than this. A lot easier. Alright, we change up our strat entirely. Let's hold back a primitive mold. Fade top. Go off Fade. Reform Fade. Cycle Fade twice so that we live and actually smack Divinity in the face. Any hasty boys or anything down here I need to worry about? Not really. Now we take a free turn, do it again. This is not the resin removal turn. Alright, how close do we get before anybody else shows up? Close. I think we get Divinity on turn 4. This is the resin removal turn. While I'm down here. We're close. Very, very close. Should be this turn. It should be right here. Yep. Let's end it. Well, thank you for joining me on this very, very terrible, horrible, abominable idea. Please don't force archetypes and roguelike deck builders, because it's almost never going to work out for you like this one. I cannot count the number of high rolls that made this happen, but we're finally going to move on. Next episode is going to be an entirely different challenge, and you should look forward to it. See you next time.